I wasn't prepared for this.
Specialize on hypersensitivity.
I feel like everybody has this like, okay, like let's do it, you know? Like
We're here in beautiful Bali, and I'm here with my friend Jojo. He's also a fellow digital nomad. So today, both of us gonna go out to the co-working spaces, some restaurant, where we're gonna find some digital nomad and interview them about how do they make money online, and what brings them to Bali, and some tips they can share for you guys who are also an aspiring digital nomad. Can you tell me what's your name, how long have you been in Bali, and what do you do for a living as a digital nomad?
So my name is Stefano, from Belgium, all the way from Europe. I'm in Bali since November, living in Madeira Islands in Portugal, since a year and a half, but planning to live here. I'm a life coach, so I create online content on Instagram, and from there I'm doing like coaching. Like people come to me, I have like online programs, specialized on hypersensitivity.
I'm Simon, I'm from Belgium, and I'm a graphic designer and I do Airbnb.
so I'm Karen, I'm from Czech Republic. Currently, I'm a copywriter.
My name is Zani, I'm from Jakarta and currently moving to Bali. It's already 3 years. Actually, my basic is digital marketing and my husband is photographer and we create like small agencies. So most of our works is social media and around digital ads.
I'm Marijn, I come from Holland and I do e-commerce.
Do you mind sharing how did you get started?
Yeah, of course. For me, it's like it's my mission. Like for me, I feel I was born to do that. It's so easy. I've always done it. And someone one day told me, "Hey, can we have a talk?" Because for me, coaching is like having a talk with someone asking like deep questions. I said, "Sorry, I cannot because I need to work." And she told me, she told me, "Yeah, but I will pay you." I said, "What? Paying me for having a discussion?" And so I've been coached before. I took like many classes, like with Anthony Robbins as well. I had like a coach, and then I was like, "Fuck, I'm getting paid for that, for just having a talk." And I said, "Okay," and she told me how much. I said, "I don't know." So she paid me like 50 euro a session. I was like, "Wow, just for having a talk for 1 hour." And then I started like that, and I took it directly seriously.
Because COVID hit my business, I couldn't run my nightlife events, festivals, things. So I changed. Like I went to Holland, I started a new company, e-commerce, and then I changed my life basically. Yeah.
Wow, that's a huge transition, like from festivals and hospitality to e-commerce and doing everything digital. How did that change your life as well?
It's hard to throw away everything what you worked for, because obviously I was in Bali. I used to live in South America, so I gave everything up. It's like a sacrifice, like, okay, I go back and give up this, or I stay here, I like it here, and I give up my stuff there, and headache. But decisions, sacrifices, and I'm here, I like Bali, so.
So I was working in a tech company, which by itself I think is a great way how you can like go to different countries and still work because everything is online. So yeah, so I started in a tech company, did copywriting there, and then just stuck to that.
So I was working for a graphic design agency as like a really 9-to-5 job. And then in between I got like a separate contractor, which I was doing outside of my hours. And this job became like super flexible, like, and also steady. Like they provided me with steady jobs, and then the previous job fired me, and then I decided to take a break, come to Bali. So that's also the first time I came to Bali. But in between I was working, and then I just asked them if they were flexible enough to give me enough work for me to travel, be remote. So how to say it? Like I still have like a fixed job, but super flexible and in a freelance base.
How much do you make per month?
We made, like, 'cause I have the company with my girlfriend, over 6-figure last year and the year before as well.
Maybe for 1 month it's like 100 million.
100 million IDR.
Yes.
Indonesian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Depends on the clients you have. it can be from, let's say, 1,000 to 10K a month. But Airbnb also, it depends on the bookings, right? So it's quite flexible. So yeah, I cannot put like a monthly rough sketch of it.
Okay.
But I make decent money.
Okay.
And how much do you say is the cost of living here in Bali?
In Bali, you need to know you're living as a king and a queen, of course. So it's more expensive for us living here than back in Europe. You can live here for very cheap. Like I used to live in Bali in 2019 for maybe 650 euro a month, but I was sleeping in a dorm of 10 people. I was eating warung every day. Now I'm eating like Western food, warung when I want to eat warung. Let's say this villa we pay 1,800 euros a month, divides like all part, I think it's like 900 euros with food count per person at least 500, 600 euros a month. 1K, 2K, more or less.
Okay,
per
so around 1.5 until 2K per person.
Euros.
Euros.
So
in
US a
month.
bit more.
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing how much are you paying for a rent here in Bali?
Around 3 to 5 million.
Which area do you live in?
It's around Tukumar. So
Tukumar,
yeah,
so
it's still cheap because not in like Seminyak.
central,
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
Yeah, near Seminyak.
yes.
You can make it as you wish. Like if you go, okay. The only expensive thing I think it's nightlife, drinking, alcohol, yeah, living, transportation, food, a certain luxury like massage. What else do you got? Traveling. I think all these things. It's pretty comfortable, pretty easy. You don't need to do groceries, laundries. I think even with 2,000 euro, I think you can have a good life here.
What makes Bali so nice for you?
For me, Bali, it's like I would think most people say the energy, the feeling, how nice people are.
Okay.
In general, also the quality of life, like price-wise. Now it's getting way more expensive, but when I started coming here 7 years ago, it was all way cheaper. Also, housing especially. The food, I would say it's pretty much the same, but housing got quite expensive now compared to then.
What brings you back to Bali over and over again?
I think a couple things, like definitely the lifestyle is one of those. Like I feel like everybody is just like, I don't know, like working out, minding their own business. Like everybody's super motivated here, so it gives you some kind of like this like clarity to just like concentrate on the work that you're doing. At the same time, like I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like everybody has this like, okay, like let's do it, you know, like you want to do something, and they're actually putting in the steps to like make things happen.
Okay, let's maybe go a little bit on a different path now. How do you consider dating here in Bali? How is dating life here?
I wasn't prepared for this dating. It's funny. I'm more, let's say I'm more of a guy. If I date here, I try to get a bit, I wouldn't say long term, but longer term than the one night things.
Okay.
So if I date with somebody and it's nice, I prefer to have like let's say a couple of weeks with them, because often people leave as well after.
Yeah.
But if I have like a genuine good connection, I just prefer to spend a bit more time than just these quick meetups. So that's for me the dating.
Okay. And how do you get in contact with these people?
Mostly it's dating apps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that you have a good experience with that?
Yeah, in general, yeah.
Okay, I tried Tinder in the beginning, and that was like, not so complex, I would say. That was I never used Tinder before, but I was going pretty wild in the beginning. Yeah. Now I got a girlfriend, so. I mean, look around here in Canggu. If you look left, right, everywhere, you see like good-looking people, young people. So I guess there's many opportunities.
So do you have any advice for the aspiring digital nomad?
Pick something that is not too difficult, and you can create like something. Don't pick like a so difficult subject or like coaching. Coaching, you can start with coaching, but you need to have a certain background as well. Second thing I would say, like for me, you feel it's your thing, it's your mission. For someone, if you want to get started into digital nomading, I don't know if it's the right word, or the first way, or the second is just work on your ikigai, like on your life mission, and try to find a way, how can I do it online, keep a job, even part-time, and then developing the skill of digital nomad, like of an online income, whatever, and doing it like step by step.
Just do it. I feel like if you're just like comfortable all the time, like you'll never make a change, you know? But even if you just like make the step and then you're like, okay, like I'll figure it out later, like you won't have any other choice than to figure something out. So like just do it.
It's not easy in a way. Like I've been lucky. I know that I've been lucky. Also, how much they paid me in the beginning, which made me allowed to be that flexible, because I think, always money is like a trigger to maybe for you to go back to your home base, to just have steady money. But for myself to start, just talk with people, try things, and see where it gets you. If it's at home or your home base, it's fine, and then maybe at some point you can try to figure out ways to make more flexible income, which allows you to travel.
All right, guys, so we finished the interview. I hope you had a good insight of how a digital nomad looks like here in Bali. I also want to mention that all the resources, all the people, Instagram or YouTube channel that we interviewed before are down in the description box. So if you guys want to check it out. If you want to learn more about some skills that you can learn to become a digital nomad, I do have some resources down below as well as Jojo's Instagram and YouTube channel. So thanks, Jojo, for joining us.
Welcome.
And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.
Bye.